acknowledgement, urgent, right? So they're all there. Okay? We're just kind of, doing like a crash and cram, stuff right now, which is not fair, but, again, we just want to mention it. We'll deal with it in details, in the class where they belong. Okay? So here is something I can look at over here. So with what I'm doing over here, so I'm saying, if I were to say this equals 0, you understand? I'm saying when sin is not set. Display alternate port when sin flag is not set. If I had to put 1 over here, right? I will say display all TCP traffic with the destination port, okay, because we use DST port, right? It will be SRC, which is a source port, right? But I use DST, which means display all TCP traffic with the destination port of 23 and the sync flag set. You understand? And if I were to press this one, if it were to be applicable to this, then you will see it. Right?
No hits.
Nothing here. We can also look at the IP header as well. I can just say IP header. That's one thing about this. It will help you to complete it if you don't know what you just want to enter, right? IP header length, right? Greater than GT, right? 20. GT means greater than. It's on the manual for Wshk I posted there. Remember what I told you guys here about IP pack, IP header? We said generally IP header should be what? 20 bytes. And when they are more than 20 bytes, that means something sneaky is going on, right? So if I want to check if there's any sneaky packet here, I come over and say, look for IP header on this packet greater than this. If I apply it, does that make sense?
No, yes, but nothing came back.
So there's no abnormal IP packet here. That's what that means.
Can you go back to that chart so we can look at the bytes again? The one that you say, okay. So we look into the byte offset 20?
Yeah.
And by the way, this is on your D12.
Okay.
So if anything was in 21 or 22 or 23,
You will capture it out.
yeah, it'd be fishy.
Okay.
Yeah?
All right. Thanks.
I believe this on the D12. If it's not there, tell me. I'll
Right.
upload it.
I think it's, I just wanted to connect the two between. Thank you. That helped.
So that will let me know that there's something a little fishy or sneaky around here. Right?
Yeah.
We can also use the window size as well. Over here.
Is there ever be a reason to make the header less than the payment number?
You mean less than 20?
Yeah.
It could be less than 20, it just cannot be more than 20.
Oh, okay.
If it's more than 20, then it's simply because somebody's doing what they call routed packet. The routed packet, is in your hacking class 2, right? Where I want to send a packet to him, right? And I know normally I have to go through her to get to him, and I know she's going to block it, right? Then I can route the packet to Castro and say, Castro, you must give it to this guy, and then you must give it to him, and you to him, and go to Garrett, and Garrett, you must give it to him. That way, she never sees me coming because she's not a bad influence on him, right? But then Garrett's a young guy, has innocent face. She's going to let Garrett go because she trusted Garrett, right? But she doesn't trust me. And so when Garrett is coming, she's not going to block Garrett because our firewall is not configured to block Garrett. So she lets Garrett in, Garrett deliver my packet, and then I put a return route back and say, when you want to reply to me, go to Garrett, and Garrett delivers to this and this to this, and finally it gets to me. So he is standing there, letting my packet in, because it's routed, it's a source routed packet. If I create a source routed packet, it's going to make the IP header to be more than 20. That's why I looked out for it over there.
That example helps.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So by specifying the route, that increases
The head
the
size.
header length
Gotcha.
by more than 20, which is the reason why we look for it in the first place. Again, network analysis, when you talk about it earlier on, is what you know you can analyze, right? So spending a lot of time on what to know makes it a whole lot more fun when you get to the hacking class 2
Yeah.
on what is there. But what is there doesn't make any sense to you if you doesn't know what should be there. Yes?
The commands you're typing, are they referenced somewhere in it?
They are all in that manual that I showed you online. And those manual, I grabbed it from Wshk website.
Yeah, we printed
Are
that.
they
If you
SQL?
install Wshk, it gives you the option to install that too.
Now you can actually, oh really? I don't even know.
Thank you. But it's in the tool, right?
Okay.
Because then probably I download it, I just haven't looked at it.
Yep.
Good, thank you. But is this the
What
guy?
about this new
Lifetime.
Windows size? We can do this as well. And one thing about it is if you use your, Wshk is good in the sense that it helps you to complete it if what you're doing makes sense. Then we use our equal when window size is equal to 0, right? And IP, time to leave, TTL, right? Is less than 64. Remember, GT is greater than, right? LT is less than. So what I'm typing over here is, let me know if there is any TCP traffic with a TCP window size of 0 bytes and a TTL that is less than 64. Because it's less than 64, most likely it's a Linux machine, right? Correct?
Yep.
Sure.
And then if the window size is 0, then we have a problem.